group. Please rise, put palms together and make 3 bows to Tzu Chi founder Master Cheng Yen. First bow, second bow, third bow. Pass on the Dharma lineage with sincere piety, unwavering promote the Tzu Chi spirit, cherish Tzu Chi affinities, innumerable meanings of Jingsi Dharma lineage. Please raise right hand and make vow together. Go, go, go. Forward, forward, forward. Do, do, do. Study and listen to the Dharma. Study and listen to the Dharma. We are more diligent and closer to Master's heart. Please be seated. Let us say hello to everyone and read together the words Master gave us. So let us all say together, pass on the Dharma lineage and recruit talents. Let us study online together. Warm welcome to everyone. And now we have many platforms on Telegram, Line, and many chat groups. We have more than 9,000 people that are connected to these platforms. So during every sessions, we will give hundreds over messages. And so actually after watching this direct broadcast, you could also receive the materials and PPTs, the videos that you could share it with your community. Yes, and you need to be part of this platform groups in order for you to receive all these materials. So now let us all read together. Master's ideal talents are modest and not arrogant, pure with self-respect, cultivation, and virtue. Always hold selfless love and treat everyone equally. Be open-minded and control temper. Work hard and harmoniously with others. Show good etiquette in speeches and actions. Be enlightened, virtuous, with a purified heart. Focus on general principles and not trivialities. With the above characteristics, they will be qualified followers of Master, and Master will therefore feel at ease. Wish everyone become an ideal talent in Master's eye. Please put our palms on chest and say, Master, please be relieved. I am your ideal principal. Yes, with Master's blessings. Yes, let's put our thumbs up together and grateful to everyone next to us.
非常的感恩哈，那今天的进度大家可以看到的是3月9号到3月15号，也就是上人做一天，我们老师攻读一天，所以呢，我们2020
So these are the master's footprints for the whole year,
在3月9号的时候，我们圆满了
which is almost completed.
也要跟主场的家人去做结好缘，就是纳履足迹下次卷这个部分。那这是我们共同努力的一个方向哈，所以大家一起来相互激励，说慈济，相约文法新土地。
Yes, all of us, all of us can do it, and we need to be diligent and to learn and practice Master's teachings.
那上人曾经很感慨的说，慈济起源台湾，若是还是被台湾人曲解误解。
Master says it's not because we didn't do enough, but it's actually we have not spoken enough. So we should be sharing more with more people. So let us seize every opportunity to share with more people all the good things, say good words, and all the wholesome Dharma will continuously remain in us.
所以说很重要，当然做是最基本功的了哈。这个部分，那只有拼出来的美丽，没有等出来的辉煌哈。那电子书读书会，我们一开始的时候就讲说，克服万难使命必达。但是虽然
we have to be hardworking.
但是我们还是要用这样的一个心态哈。
And for today, this is the third week of the month, so our English translation group is from the Singapore and Malaysia team. We have Dr. Eugene Tang, Brother Andrew, Sister Susan, Sister Xiu Qing, Sister Lily, and Sister Effie. And Sister Effie always will leave messages for us in our YouTube channels. And on our English platform, the YouTube channels, we will have average about 150 people that will be viewing the English channel. So let's give our encouragement to our English translation team. And even though they have spent a lot of time and effort in doing the translation, and yet there are not many viewers, is it really worth it? Yes, indeed, it is worth it, because everyone would be able to learn more things while doing the translation. So very grateful. Our last week sessions, the most number of online viewers are from mainland China. And these are the positive feedbacks and comments from our viewers. We have comments from Inner Mongolia. And also comments from Shijiazhuang. Everyone praising the online book study, that they are able to spread and share the Dharma to more people. And everyone would not want to miss this online session every week. So really grateful to everyone. And we have comments from North California. And everyone are looking forward to this Wednesday sessions every week. And our mainland China viewers, they are very good in their language, and their comments are very, very positive. So I hope everyone can use your mobile phone to join us today, and as well as to share this message to more people. And we hope that while you're watching, you can also use your mobile phone, to share the link and share the message to more people. And there's a message about the Dominican Republic. And also Sister Emily Kwan from Canada. And this is a comment about one of the sharers, Sister Dailin, who is filled with love and she is really a good role model to all of us. Sister Dailin said that since she knows she will be sharing, she has been doing a lot of preparation every day. And she has done it. And a comment from Thailand, Sister Chi Guan. This is from Yunnan in China. This is from China, Kunsan. And our Superintendent Chao sharing is really very touching. And our Tzu Chi medical team are really truly incredible. Grateful to our Malaysia Dharma family for their comments, and Canada, and from the United States. This is from Japan and Taiwan. And many comments from our mainland China family. So everyone will meet online on Wednesday. This is from Myanmar, Yangon. And these are our English comments left on the YouTube channel.
Sitting in our backyard, we can happily view the beautiful sceneries of our country and also see so many kind people doing charitable deeds for their community. Beautiful love from the Dominican Republic.
So Teacher Mei Yun is wondering whether Sister Effie, while you're writing this comment, are you really sitting at your backyard of your home with a beautiful scenery? And our Dr. Eugene Tang.
Sister Lin is such an exemplary role model. Such selfless spirit.
Yes, Sister Chilling is it's a good role model with a selfless spirit. Please give a big round of applause to our sister from Thailand. Yes, these are the positive effect articles written by her. And sorry, not written by her, but it's being prepared by her and beautified and in a beautiful format. So the sister shared that when she came to Taiwan and when she arrived, actually many people recognizes her because she had appeared on TV. And she realized that there were for every event it requires a lot of backstage preparations, and even some we have to skip their meals. And besides our sister Chewy from Thailand, she also recommended another 2 volunteers to help out.
台北的一位老师云恩来加入我们的美编。那同时间呢，我们在这边看到赵良他们的戏即将在5月5号会来到。
And both of them actually, there will be a Thai drama about the story.
舒雅是一个专业的美编，所以我就跟他讲说，你要不要加入我们团队？他说好啊。所以你看看，
So Sister Ziling actually brought along with her these 3 wonderful volunteers that will help us out in preparing these nice articles.
那舒雅他们就是在这边看见典范，贴近典范。他来到主场以后，他去看到好多感动的事情，所以呢，他就觉得子琳他们认识很久，从以前认识到现在，都觉得他是典范。那今天呢，他来听到赵有成的部分，他说他马上。
And this sister says that ever since she attended this live session and listened to Dr. Chow, the superintendent, Chow's sharing, she became his fan and was very inspired. There were so many role models among us, especially in this Kaohsiung Dharma study group. Okay, so now we're going to call out to which country? Yes, we are going to Mozambique in Africa. Thank you to Master Cheng Yen for giving us a school. Can you see this? Look at the way that the happiness and the gratefulness that they express when they receive all these books. These are 金氏 aphorism books. And in one of the 金氏 in the book, it described about describe about this doctor who is from Malaysia, and after graduating from medical school, she was working in UK, and then she vowed to want to go to Mozambique to help the people, the local people there. So Master mentioned about Mozambique. And so now we would like to know who is Dr. Carmen Long, and she'll be coming online with us to share with us. So why did she leave her post in UK and come to Mozambique? So now she's serving the poor in Mozambique. She's 31 years old. And Dr. Carmen Long wrote a letter back to Master to inform Master that she is learning the local language, the local Portuguese language in Mozambique, and every day she has become better and better, and she will be diligent, and she finds that actually it's not difficult to learn a new language as long as you are hardworking and mindful. Dr. Long, while treating the patients, she could also learn from the local people, their language. So this is learning from each other. So Dr. Long, initially, she couldn't understand the local language, so she couldn't communicate. But she wanted to learn the language, and so she learned from her patients, from the local people. And she's able to provide her services to the local and also learn from them. So Dr. Long remembered that Master wanted her to not just treat the physical body, but also to spread the Dharma to the local people. So that is Dr. Carmen Long.
好，我们看在画面上就是龙嘉文医师哈，所以嘉文你一定没有去想到哈，竟然您是在出现在现在的一个进度里头哈，真的非常的感恩。
So let us watch this video.
讲说这个影片是一定要看的，所以我们现在就来看看他们自己提供的这一则影片。
Yes, very grateful. Now let's all sit together. I'd like to be with you because you have positive energy. So now, yes, we have online with us Dr. Carmen Long. Okay, so there are two of them, Sister Denise and Dr. Carmen Long. So now is Sister Denise and Brother Dino. Where's your little pearl? So Sister Denise says that she's happy to be back in Taiwan, even though she needs to be quarantined. And she's happy that she can join today's session and see everyone without the time difference. During last year's Typhoon Idai, it causes a lot of disasters, but because of this, it brought many love from all over the world to Mozambique. And now the schools and the construction of the schools have started, and hope that in future we have a chance to share with everyone. So we remember during the Taiwan big earthquake, so So a lot of the Tzu volunteers brought the Dharma to share with the disaster victims. So we are grateful that we have this set of the children's version of Jingsi aphorism. And this is our first edition that has got a Portuguese translation. So now we are training our local volunteers to be teachers, to teach the Jingsi aphorism. So in this photo, you can see that it is in our Great Love Farm, vegetable farm. And our local volunteers, when they receive these books, they were truly happy. The quality of these books are very good. And when everyone received their books, they were dancing and leaping with joy. And local volunteers shared that whenever we feel faced with any problems, we just need to open up this Jingsi aphorism book to find the guidance and the solutions. So this is like the volunteers share that this is like masters giving them a school to be brought into their home. And because of these books and what they have learned, they have gained more confidence in sharing the Dharma with many people. And during this pandemic, we were unable to do food relief distributions. So the volunteers, instead, they gather together to learn Jingsi aphorism every morning. So when the weather turns cold, then we will move indoor to learn together. What is touching? What is really touching is our volunteers have developed themselves and grow, and they become the seeds of Jingsi aphorism teachings in the community. So in this picture, you can see even though yes, the one on the left, she's uneducated, illiterate, but the one on the right, the sisters, she's able to read to her, and they were discussing the contents of the Jingsi book. And Sister Amelia says that even though I cannot read the words, I don't understand, but I see the pictures. Okay. And with pictures and Portuguese translations, the learning has become easier. So the one on the left, Sister Elena, she said that when she saw this Jingsi aphorism, the more we do, the more we gain. The less we do, the more we lose. And the lazy is the poorest. And when she saw this Jingsi aphorism, she became emotional and teared. Because because of the high prices, the inflation after the disasters, and the only way to cook meals is by cooking less. So at that time, a family of 7 needs to eat 4 cups of rice, but now they can only cook 2 cups of rice. And the children will complain that they are still feeling hungry. And the volunteers can only tell the children to drink plenty of water to satisfy their hunger. or tell the children not to play around and go to bed when there's nothing to do, so that they will not be hungry. So when she saw the pictures and the 金丝 aphorism, it's like Masters awakening her and telling her to be hardworking and not to be lazy. So actually, if she says that she will not be poor if she's willing to work hard, and this 金丝 Yi has given her a very good guidance. So there are many stories shared by the local volunteers, including they have also compiled a song. The song title is "My Heart is Peaceful and at Ease." Very grateful to. Yes, Brother Dinos says he's grateful to everyone for your love. Do you want to say another? Say what's your favorite 金丝 aphorism?
What's your favorite 金丝 aphorism?
Wow. There are a lot, specifically the ones that talk about respecting the parents, because this is the one that we need to pass to that.
He says he's very touched by the chapter on being filial to parents, because in Mozambique there's a lack of the character and the moral values. So now let's invite Dr. Carmen Long, our young and upcoming doctor.
英国呢，医生当好好的呢，但是他觉得到莫桑比克呢比较有成就感哈。来，而且他昨天好兴奋。
感恩，非常感恩大家。其实我想大家看到戴琳师姐
Dr.
应该也
Carmen
很开
says
心。
she's very happy to see Sister Denise again. She has been with her every day for the past 7 years. Sorry, 7 months. She has been in Mozambique for 7 months and has been away, left England for a year. I'm often asked if I regret or miss my past lives. But when I'm in Mozambique, I can see beautiful blue sky with white clouds. And when I return to England, I could also see the same blue sky and white clouds. But there's a great difference among the local people. In England, you could easily seek treatment for your illness, but not in Mozambique. Even when you got scalded and burned, you still have no opportunity to see the doctor. So she says she would not regret coming to Mozambique because it's a different experience in life. And we all know that illness causes great sufferings, and in Mozambique she'll be able to experience it firsthand. So she's sharing about this little boy. His name is Fernando. The first time that she sees this boy, he was very traumatic, and you can see the wound on his legs. These are burnt wounds, and which didn't receive any treatment. And I remember when even his dressing was a very old and torn rag, a piece of cloth. And so after 3 days, the wound has recovered after applying the cream and the treatment. And 10 days later, the skin start to grow back, and the wound has recovered. And this little boy then become our volunteers. He's helping out. He comes to Tzu Chi Center every day to study and to help out. And when we asked, does anyone wants to be a vegetarian? He was the first to raise his hand. And we asked him, do you know what is a vegetarian? He just replied, oh, just not eating meat. And so he became inspired and vowed to become a vegetarian. To him, meat has got is poisonous, and we should not be eating them. So he's just an 8-year-old kid, and he's carrying a wheelbarrow that contains 40 kilograms of rice. And look how strong he is. So one time we asked him to share his experience of being a vegetarian. Let's see what he said. My name is Fernando, and I would like to thank everyone and Master Cheng Yen. And everyone should be a vegetarian. Do not eat meat. But I always hear people say, no, 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 I want to eat meat. And today, when we go back home, and your family will ask you to come and eat, and I will be telling them, and I'll be telling them that Master Cheng Yen wants us, tell us not to eat meat, and wants everyone to be a vegetarian. And don't ever eat meat again. And the meat has got a lot of virus. And so, such a little boy, he's able to share and promote vegetarianism. And he's very realistic. So we hope that everyone can follow Fernando to be a vegetarian. And let us eat 80% and keep 20% to help the needy. Yes, I'm very grateful to Tzu Chi. If not because of Tzu Chi, I would not have this opportunity.
非常感恩哦。好，然后请画面上啊，就是请导播。
Can we have both images of Sister Dailin, Denise, and Dr. Long together? Oh, and our doctors, Dr. Lee and Dr. Fu. So let's all wave to each other. Let us show our love to everyone. Yes, truly grateful to everyone and to technology for allowing us to link up with each other. And our Dr. Carmen Long said that she was very happy and couldn't sleep the last night. Our sister Denise is actually from Kaohsiung, and we hope that she can come back every year to share with us. And grateful to Brother Dino. Okay, so let's come back to our live session now.
请导播 take 这个画面。对，现在呢要告诉大家好消息了。为什么？因为我们25号呢，就是大爱感恩的李鼎明师兄以及若晨师姐即将来，所以每次
So we are grateful that next week, yes, we will have a sharing.
就是这样的灾难不断，所以我们希望
or sharing by
一个因缘能够持续，所以连续来的3天，11月25到27号，在我们高雄
Yes, so we will be raising funds from the sale of our products, Tinsy products here, towards the disaster relief.
Hi, now is the book session. Now is on the right knowledge, right view in doing good deeds. Our sister, love is great. Love is the best medicine. So we must seize every opportunity to do good deeds. We also mentioned about 慈观。数念秒间，把握当下，勤读书，哈，非常的感恩。那我们这边 Thank you to 子琳。训宪，你说祝福大家泰国的慈观，谢谢亲爱的家人。刚才我们有谈到慈观哦，慈观哈，谢谢你。Now is a feedback from various countries. 的慈楚非常的感恩，每次给我们知道哈。吉隆坡的丽娟，谢谢你。子琳，感恩你。今天是科大的11日，一群妈妈在火车上到学校要互动，那大家呢，他还是把握时间给我们加油加油哈。马来西亚新山的这个团队 ，We also welcome volunteers from Beijing. Give them a big clap. We are also very grateful to all the diligent volunteers from China. Something that we really admire. Good morning. This is a volunteer from feedback from Sabah. Thank you so much for giving us feedback in English. 刘春芝也是要连线满满哈。好，那我等一下呢，继续来跟他This book study now. Good morning from the Sabah, Surah, Anki, Malaysia. Welcome, Sister Jing Hui. Good morning, everyone. 好，时间就守住照亮，永远照亮。I'm from Kaohsiung, Sister Jing Hui. 就是我们导读时间，看看我们的导读如何精准实from study group, we can learn a lot about Dharma. We can see the action of our 慈济 volunteers. This is between March 9 to March 15. During this pandemic period, what our volunteer has been doing. When the countries are in lockdown, you can see how our volunteer put to action to help the less fortunate one. More importantly, we must also be very mindful in learning the Dharma, so that to calm our heart and so for us to walk longer, further. This period, the bigger influence, 慈济 volunteer never change. Master always reminded us, be mindful, do good deeds, and be diligent. After the Lunar New Year, the diligent class for commissioner was affected by the pandemic. Thus, physical class cannot be held. The diligent class was changed to online. 那我们为了避免减少感染的风险，那也配合政府的防疫措施，所以有基金会呢，在2月25日的时候， So we conducted online class to comfort our volunteers and those are affected by the pandemic. So we also pray for the world. Through 10 countries, the participation from 148 points were connected to do diligent class online. The youngest is 2 years old. The oldest is more than 100 years old. Together, we got connected via online to study, to learn the Dharma. Everywhere is every place is a cultivation place. Overseas volunteers participated as well. It's coming together to pray and to encourage to observe vegetarianism. You can see that at 7:30 each day, more than 100 years, Sister Wang Chai Kwan from Changhua, and also more than 100 years, Dr. Chen Guizhe from Xindian logged in to attend fellowship with Hua Lian. Dr. Chen said he did not want to go out to crowded places. Due to the pandemic, all physical fellowship outdoor activities had to be cancelled. Very inconvenient to carpool to go to the community center. Online fellowship is so much more convenient for elderly volunteers like me. Age is of no barrier to stay online to be diligent. Even young kids are diligent in learning the Dharma online. The whole family is engaged in prayers and listen to Dharma. Animals are no exception to in listen to Dharma. For the first time, without any barriers, borders, restriction that CC volunteers from all over the world can log in to listen to Dharma. Online volunteers enable us to link with the rest of the world and being close to our fellow volunteers. The whole of Taiwan is connected with online diligent class. As long as you have a handphone, you can be connected. Just a touch a button, you are connected with Hua Lian and Master. It's before us. No matter where you are, be it at recycling center, traffic control, you can be connected with Hua Lian to listen to Dharma. Currently, culinary volunteers also find time to log in to be connected. Public sees an opportunity to do group prayers. As long as one has the heart, everywhere is a cultivation ground. We hope with our prayers that the pandemic can be over soon. I hope more people can adopt vegetarian diet. Within the 4 hours of diligent class, one hope can be energized to overcome all difficulties. It's just like at a voucher pick, learning the Dharma. Online spreading of Dharma can actually calm a lot of people's mind. This is really cross all borders and break down all barriers between each country worldwide. Are we awakened? Master said about the big calamity and the small calamity. When disaster is before us now, we have to be awakened and be hyper. Master also said, so Master said when she was young, she constantly hear what the old people say. Road without anyone to walk and rice without anyone to eat. So the pandemic is so severe that due to lockdown, nobody can go out to the street. And then even your rice, there's no one to eat. The stores, there's no one to frequent. So we really have to awaken and change our lifestyle and always constantly do good deeds. We can see that, truly can see that the scene of a road without anyone to walk on and then rice without anyone to eat. And the Dharma also, Sutra also said, this Sahawa, there's a lot of things that we need to endure because a lot of suffering on this world. Thus, we have to recruit more bodhisattvas to save those who are suffering. You know, during the pandemic, there are a lot of people are suffering, be it mentally or physically. We also want to introduce Dong Ling Yi's brother Dong Yiling. He always go back to his hometown for celebrate Chinese New Year. Master truly admire this brother. He has great compassion, great benevolence, great courage, Pusa from China. Let us see the video. To see them in action, I'm very touched that they are willing to do. Despite everyone is so fearful of the pandemic, courageous volunteers will really take over to deliver the goods, especially Brother Lin. He took on the responsibility to deliver to medical staff by himself. He said, less one person exposed externally, then one less person is at risk. So he went on his own in delivering foodstuffs and various types of goods to the medical personnel. He was the frontliner in delivering food and good stuff to a few hospitals because they were needed during the lockdown. He is really a big Pusa. He had to do own collection and delivery of goods as well. There's so many things he needs to do on his own. He is truly courageous in taking on this duty in time of difficulties. I'm so grateful to his commitment and dedication in meeting the needs of the medical frontliners and take care of the safeguarding the health of his volunteer, as well as to take care of the needs of the medical frontliners. He is really a great Pusa in overcoming all difficulties to deliver, to help the medical frontliners, as well as to protect the volunteers' health. Although the pandemic is very fearful, we should be fearful of, but we should also be courageous to do what best to serve the society. We truly have to ask ourselves whether we truly awaken, and do we really did we really take in the Dharma into our heart? Master said, Buddha started to expound the Lotus Sutra. There were 5,000 people left the scene because they don't have complete roots, did not use the ear to hear, use eyes to see. Therefore, everyone must listen to the Dharma mindfully. Very grateful to everyone.
所以希望大家闻法要多用心，否则身在心不在，就如同那退席的5000人哈，也会渐渐的疏离我们的法脉宗门。那今天在这边跟大家做分享，感恩大家。
好，非常的感恩哈。这是导读人精准的10分钟，所以呢，如果您已经在我们1个 Telegram、7个微信、18个 Line 群组，他分享完了，同时他这个简报已经给你了。 所以呢，其实很多事情可以借力使力。如果要花时间每个人都去做简报的话，实际上其实要花一点点的时间。可是如果这个时候有人帮我们去做这样的处理，然后去了解、深入知道以后呢，你用在社区就变成非常的好用。即便现在是遍地开花的一个《法华经》的一个读书会，其实这一些都是可以拿。
We are very grateful for all the people we have provided feedback in the various platforms. We always find the Mozambique sharers very inspiring. That's what one of the feedback says. They are always our role model, and they provided so much inspiration for all of us.
The locals are so diligent in upholding master's teachings.
From America, they say that thank you very much for leading the group in Mozambique.
只要是上人讲的，他们就是怎么样做到，真的是我们的人品典范哈。那在这边的时候呢，我们这边美国的
We are so inspired by people who have in various communities come forward to help those people who are suffering. Oh, it's amazing how these people can light up the light to illuminate others. And these are indeed the good disciples of Master Cheng Yen.
人人点亮心中灯，真是上人好弟子哈！哇，这大陆都很厉害的哈。好，这边看到年轻有为的龙家文医师，有一群粉丝来看你喽。好，所以最感恩就是戴琳夫妇，好，他们带动莫桑比克那样大爱的行动哈。哎，冠庆他马上又到了，又给我们冠廷，对不起。又到舟山读书会，期待老友戴琳姐。
Thank you very much for all the very inspiring feedback. One has even written a poem to describe me. Thank you very much. We can't possibly share with you all the feedback that has been posted, but we're very grateful.
戴琳师姐赞叹师姐的勇气，在异乡撒大爱跟福田哦，真的非常非常多，我们没办法第一个时间跟您分享出来，但是请。
We're very grateful that every year there will be 6 speakers from the various Hualien Tzu Chi Hospital coming to share.
台中慈院、嘉义慈院、花莲慈院，还有我们的赵。
Do you recognize this person? Actually, this person is right here with us.
我们的慈大也是一年有6位哈，还有平面媒体每月有1位。
He's none other than the director of the Special Needs Department of Dentistry in Hualien Tzu Chi Hospital. And look at him taking part in all the various overseas medical mission. He's a dentist by profession. And he's gone to various areas to help those suffering. I just want to share that we learn from one another. And you know, the Cambodian people, their teeth are actually very long. And because they're very long, it's difficult to take them out. We didn't know that there's a difference among races regarding the length of the teeth. I've already heard long about him, and I've decided to invite him to share. So this is a very nice program, the program from Thai TV. You can see that after having their false teeth fitted, they can actually start eating apple. Dr. Li Yibang is helping the Talaphong tribe people to set up and fabricate false teeth. And now I'm very happy because I can smile with teeth in my mouth. Oh, last night I just arrived back in Taichung at 10:30 p.m. Actually, the previous day he just returned from Mozambique. So can you imagine? It's quite shocking. All these people who are chronically subconscious, despite their disability, that we managed to find a group of caring doctors to help to take care of them and help them clean their teeth. Well, despite not being able to attend this Genesis Foundation dental mission, he actually continued to come, despite having just returned from Mozambique the night before. Well, I'm sure that Li Yibang will also introduce his son to us. It's only 155 centimeter and 45 kilo in weight. And he's not short of nutrition, and he's been a vegetarian since birth. This is Li Yibang's wife. Well, you can connect many dots if you look at the life of the family. Oh, when you saw the when you saw the fish coming on board, he's very happy. But when he saw that, oh dear, the fish are dying, and then he started crying. Then I thought, wow, this little kid really has heart of compassion. When I heard that Li Yibang is going to share, and I told him, hey, you only have 30 minutes to share, you know. And I saw that his PPT is full of content. And you can see totally is singing as he does his work, going about cleaning teeth for the patients. Well, his footprint has gone past 1/3 of the world. Oh, how do I calculate the 1 out of 8 in my life blessing? Because well, if consider that every week I got 2 days off, and in 1 month I have 8 days, and if out of these 8 days I can remove 1 day from these 8 days, and I will have 1 out of 8 of blessings in my life. We'd like to welcome Li Yibang, Dr. Li Yibang, to our midst.
1/8的幸福，我们热烈掌声欢迎李一邦医师。就是上人会讲说吼，迄囡仔心多变呐，这个人吼，囡仔心都无变。
You know, I call her 师姑, you know.
所以呢，他就一开始我跟他不太熟悉，用电话。
When I was young, you know, I always call 美云老师 as 老师。
他的麦克风赶快处理。
So I always call her 师姑。
因为美云老师嘛，我想说小时候我是慈青啊。
So you're so used to it because since 慈青 time is always regarded her as a very senior, and 美云老师 always say, just no need to call me 师姑 just call me 师姐 will do.
开始嘛，然后就是都是习惯叫师姑啦，哈，真的每个都叫师姑，但是师姑。
Well, I didn't know that this study club has really become so influential.
老师啊，要叫老师，因为我觉得。
Well, I got 133 pages in the PPT, so I'm wondering how I'm going to finish sharing in 30 minutes.
这么大的一个非常有效率的传法的团体哈，所以因为这个缘故哈，所以老师给我的要求就是30分钟嘛。其实我的 PPT 有133张啊。
对，你看这样子有没有很厉害？真的很厉害。
Actually, he has been with Tzu for a long time, and he's finally grown up.
就是请教师姐。
感恩老师。
Last time I was coming to Tzu Foundation. I was in the lift, and the people coming into the lift and looking at the. And he saw my hair had white hair, and you tell the young one, say, "Hey, can you call this Agong?"
然后那个阿嬷就是新住户嘛，然后就进来带着孙子，然后看到我白发苍苍，
Can I find out how many of you do not have air condition in your house? And secondly, those who do not have a refrigerator, please raise your hand. I really salute you. You have neither of any of these amenities. Dear Master, good morning to everybody. I'm from Hualien Tzu Chi Hospital. Well, I mean, this special needs department of the dental division of the Hualien Tzu Chi Hospital. I'm indeed very privileged to be able to see and share with everyone in Tzu Chi family. Since the 2012, I have actually been in Tzu Chi for 8 years already. So people ask me, how much have you earned in Tzu Chi? Then I tell them, actually, I earned 2.5 billion. 2.5 billion? How did I come to this calculation of 2.5 billion? Well, we must say it has been 8 years, 2 months, and 6 days. That's 2,959 days. And if you translate that, that will be 71,000 hours. And that will be 4.2 million minutes. And if you translate that into seconds, that will be indeed 2.5 billion. So now you understand. So we must say that we must seize every moment, every second is important for us, and we must be gratitude for every single day, every minute, and every second. Well, I managed to receive the outstanding award. Outstanding award awarded by Taiwan authorities. He has moved from Tainan to Hualien. And he did a special study in special needs dentistry. And he regards his patients like his family. I'm very privileged to be able to serve the needy. And my greatest reward is when they're able to smile. I would say that I've earned myself a great life. I've earned myself a life. Last year, December, I was in the emergency department of Tzu Chi Hospital, and my body has become weaker and weaker. And I went for all the scans. I really didn't feel like going, but I have no choice because my white blood cell count has shot up so much. Wow. So there are so many organs that were infected in me, and every area seemed to be affected in my body. Is the methicillin-resistant Staph aureus type of septicemia, and it's induced multiple organs abscess. So this septicemia is it means that I'm just separated from death by a very thin line. And this super bacteria have caused me to have form good affinity with so many important people in my life. And these are all the medical doctors who have actually come to my aid. All these doctors have helped me to recover very quickly. And can you imagine, they are so diligent. Even nighttime, past 11 o'clock, they will come here and take care of me. Then they say, Oh my goodness, they actually come at all the odd hours to take care of me. And really grateful for all the medical personnel who come to help me. My son always tell me, don't take picture of me, but I took anyway. There are so many people who have helped me, and even all the sifu have come to help me to actually. I'm so grateful. There's so many people. Just so grateful. Oh, then when you said some people say, how come I acted so realistically? Then I said, well, of course I'm realistic because I just got out from hospital. There are three things that I do not have. I don't buy refrigerator, I don't buy aircon, I don't buy TV. It was a little bit faulty when I came from Thailand to Taichung. Well, because I'm vegetarian, there are a lot of things that won't go spoil anyway. So we would prefer to take the fresh food. So I should not be taking cold drinks because cold drinks is bad for my health. We didn't take aircon because we already have fan. And I don't have TV because I think that the TV is bad influence for development of a child. So it's better for a child to read, they can 静思 hall to go and read books is better than watching TV. I really thought that I've gained so much from having a very harmonious family. Don't compare who loves each other. We would like to compare who loves one another more rather than compare who is afraid of each other more. Then I got married. That is a very special year. 203 because that year was the SARS, the year of the SARS. And we went to the east of Hualien to have our special day. And in 205, I was commissioned. People ask, oh, did you have to pay 1 million in order to get this uniform? No, of course not. I only spent a few $1,000 to have this uniform. Actually, it's an honor to be able to wear this uniform. Well, our commissioner number 17163. Well, if I translate that will be we can do good together in this. Wow, and my number for the medical line is 13146, and you translate in Mandarin. There's every life we can stay, every century we can stay together to do good. Actually, it's all in the mind, isn't it? So we would like to know also, is it not nutritious enough if we go vegetarian? I've actually been vegetarian since I was 13. And I was actually also praying for my father, and that's part of the reason as well. Always allow my little child to listen to master's sharing. And in that year, when we asked him to grasp one object out of 12, and guess what? He grabs the photo of Master. And this is a video of how my son had actually visited Master.
所以他跟上人很有缘，我就来分享一个他们师徒之间的同源无忌版，好不好？那我当时太想，他去献竹筒。好吧，这再回去好不好？等一下，还有什么呀？好的，因为他要再回去投。
Oh, only a child would dare to say that. I wouldn't dare to say that in front of Master.
今天有客人，所以吃比较慢，对不对？吃很慢。你等你讲的嘛。那你等太久了，对不对？对呀。
只有他敢这样讲，只有小朋友敢这样讲，赤子之心呐！哦，我们都会说啊，没有啦。
So whenever the bamboo bank is full, he will return to Master.
这个小蚂蚁背那么重的，对，还继续背，对不对？
对，他要再继续背，所以他每个过一段时间就会去捐竹筒给师太去救。
Oh, he's at 11 years old. He's already as tall as 德成师傅。
在3岁的时候，在那个白河的碧云寺一个。
And
然后这个9岁的时候
when he was 12 years old, he's already the tallest in the class. So don't think that vegetarian diet will make you malnutrition.
所以呢，后来你要看我放这一张哈，但是在班上他是最右边那一位嘛哈。
I will even wash feet for Ama, for Grandma, and was always give present to Grandma. And we always say, oh, I don't like to take meat because would you be scared if someone would bite on you? So if you don't like to be bitten on, you better stay vegetarian. So why do I want to be a dentist? Last time I will usually have candy in my hand. And my wish has always been to become a dentist. But actually, originally, I wanted to be an artist.
绝对啊哈，那我们小时候也都常常写这个我的志愿，还写好几遍，对不对？作文哈，
we have
老师很喜欢出版，我就写说，
with Taiwan saying they say, first I would like to sell shaved ice. Then the second say is to be a doctor.
台湾有一句俗谚叫做什么？
可是你。
这一星嘛，对不对哈 ？First is shift.
Oh, I'm tell you, if you go up to the taxi, you only have $19 and the fare costs $20. Do you think he will let you go up?
你想当画家？你知道？我先问你第一个问题，我们家住白河，到家
do you know that
你上车的时候只有
artists are usually so poor, you know? When you're poor, you're not even have money to take a taxi or even go to the bus. So I'd like to share with you one of the very famous Thai creation, which is the wishes of my father. I didn't think that studying was so important. Every time I retreated in my study, my dad would be very angry with me. When I grew up, then I understand. He didn't want me to let him down. Well, last time when I was young, I was very scared of Daddy because he would cane me if I were naughty. You know, Dad, I know you want the best for me. So it's like me becoming a dentist finally become what my daddy want me to be. Do you not think I'm like that Zi Jing in the show? There's a lot of resemblance, right? Because why is it that my wife like me? Because I'm easy to communicate lah. So after that, my father still thought, there's still a difference between that the dentist and the medical doctor, So actually, it's all right. Even though I studied another year, I still didn't make it. So anyway, I know Tzu Chi because of accident I experienced 1 year. So I joined. So I joined this volunteer group. We must first have developed a heart of empathy, and we have to humble ourselves, and we have to maximize our intuitive ability, and we must seize every moment. These are all the 4 important points. We have to pay for our own trip, and we have to pay with our own holiday, and we still have to say Kanen or grateful for the opportunity to travel. So these are the places I've been to: Beijing, to China, Suzhou, to Sichuan in China, in Cambodia, in different parts of Taiwan, in Philippines, Sri Lanka, Mozambique, as far as Jordan. Of course, it's not to go and play, but why do I keep joining every time? Why is it that I keep having to take leave? So how much have I spent so far? It's about 3 million Taiwan money. So why do I always keep coming back for all the different medical mission? This video I just want to share with you. Now I'm already 20 years into my profession. I know that there are a lot of areas out in the remote places that will require medical help. Why is this place called Tai Mali? Because in Chinese, Tai Ma is like a numbness. If you come to this place, your backside will be very numb as well, because you have been sitting for so many hours to come to this area. So we bring all this equipment to come and do cleaning for the gentlemen. Jian Guo, I'm here again. So I'm glad to see you. Hello. Hey, not bad. You're pretty flexible today. Wow, your hand is warmer than me. Okay, he didn't want to be filmed in the beginning, but we told him, it's actually for us to have a good record. Then he finally agreed. Very grateful to have a very good assistant with me. That's coming all the way from the medical department. Why is he holding a phone? He was holding the phone so that he can shine the light. A lot of times when we treat patients, 70% of it is actually psychological, because if we can take care of his psychological and physiological need, I think it's more important than the physical barrier. And also I can really have a talk with her and then see how he has been painting. Because of time constraint, if you want to watch this, you can still continue to watch it later on. So one of the reason I go is because I like to collect smiles of patients.
这个是我当医师的是一个原我们去义诊的一个原因。第二个
So you saw this video before how we went to do the false teeth for all these Aboriginal tribes, Tapalong tribe. So you can see that when he smiles, he smiles so much better if he has got denture teeth. So you can see the big difference between having teeth and not having teeth. And it's always like to take picture with all of them. Well, in the Genesis Foundation dental treatment, we would like to be reminded by Master that we have to be overcoming our difficulties and not be overcome by them. Okay. What are people before deciding to go to join them in this Genesis group? You say, oh, that's very risky to go, but he went to ask for divination and he managed to get a very excellent divination slip. And he said, okay, since I'm already declared safe to go there, I will join you in this Genesis Foundation group. This is a story about Xiao Mai. He's very lucky. Most of them would end up being a vegetable or chronically subconscious. But he's very fortunate. He actually woke up from his subconscious state, and this only after 6 months. Then he started to have a little bit of conscious mind, and he's already recovering so fast. So he was doing the movement of brushing teeth. So we share with him the wishes of Abba as shown in the Da Eye series. Well, Lisa asked him whether do you have any idol, and then he would sing with Amai. Then every time he comes, he look forward to Li Yibang singing to him. We like the songs by Dailin, and every time when Li Yibang comes, he prepare the songs for singing. So because he's recovered very quickly, I would like to encourage him. He asked whether I can use my electric wheelchair. No. You cannot use electric wheelchair. You can only use a tongkat. If you want to follow me.
用拐杖了哈，那其实还没有，他不过他现在已经恢复了。我希望有一天我可以带他去玩啊。那这是2012年去大陆苏州义诊，我记得那时候还有我们的急诊之父哈胡胜川主任，还有我们的那个许父。
他们讲的 yes, it's actually shaking the head. And when they say no, it's actually nodding the head, so it can be very confusing.
在那边哈，其实最 confused 是他们的夜视。
So I'm able to use the nanotechnology and going to make teeth pretty realistic.
还有就是因为现在科技很进步，我们有奈米数字。
Tell them, oh, please don't drill down because this is not decay, but it just looks like decay due to nanotechnology.
然后呢，就是我还跟病人讲说，如果你去补。其他医师看了要跟他讲，这不是蛀牙，不要给他车下去哦。这个我们牙医师的执着哈。那这个2014年的肺。
Not that our dental teeth are very shiny, but basically their teeth are very white. We have been to Cambodia since 2016 to 2018. And I've been there a few times, and then to Jordan almost, I would say, every year. This is little child that they spend half an hour to restore the teeth. This is my wife. She's more satisfied than even the patient. Some cannot even smile because he's not able to complete it. Second reason I go for a mission is because I find the value of a doctor. This is Ormoc City. This is Ormoc City where the president's hometown is. Able to see the so many different people who needed help. Well, I didn't expect the center to be short of electricity, and we had to borrow the police department and carry on our work there. And you know, sometimes the patient will actually come and please you. You know, even when a guy does it to you, well, I don't mind it, but you know, sometimes their beard can be very piercing. And because I was away sometimes, my patient would tell me, "Oh, I'll be waiting for you to sing to me," you know. Do you know, there's a saying that says, a head of cattle which goes to Beijing is still a head of cattle, no matter what. But I always remember masters teaching that you see suffering, you must recognize your blessing. And you can see, there's so many people who are suffering. You really have to understand the suffering. Yeah. Well, it's not every day that we can have treatment. Sometimes about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the electricity will go off, and then we have to stop a while. And then sometimes at 4 o'clock when the electricity goes off, the primordial power will have to replace the electric power. Then when the person able to take out the long rooted tooth, we will come out with resounding applause everywhere. And don't think that we brought the drumstick there, but it's actually just the twigs from the tree. You can see so much encouragement from all those people who are able to go there. And amazing, this just a one-wall classroom, and despite having a one-wall classroom, the little friends here are still very happily studying and singing. And we have the Buddha bathing ceremony. We can see people all coming in, even wearing socks. They will just put their feet down and very diligently, very ardently sing. You know, the one walking around is walking in the front is actually our superintendent, and they will start singing and singing as they lead the way. Because we always say that after reading suffering, we can guide people to the truth. Do you know that even in the long ago, in the Buddhist text scripture, we also have mention of teeth brushing and morning chewing of wood. And in India, we had a wooden toothbrush in the dental museum, and actually we saw many different types of wood stick. When you have a little toothbrush, you then be able to teach the children how to brush the teeth. And when you have brush, the little one will become angel. So we actually sometimes work in different conditions. It was an unforgettable Christmas in Jordan. Then we had to go to Cambodia. Cambodia also went there at the invitation of Singapore. And then this is 2019. So you can see life is really short, and from studying to marriage, and then having raising a family, and then all the way coming forward until towards the end. Then life is very short. So I'm actually seeking at least 1/8 happiness in life. So you can see, I already calculated that before, right? So if I can use 1 day out of 8, I already have so much blessing. And this is, I just want to share about Jordan. It was that period when we are about to have lunch, and the little kids will say, "Oh, let me eat." Well, you don't know what goes beyond geographical barrier, language barrier, or religious barrier. And there's a great love. And I'd like to thank you very much for listening today. So isn't it amazing? This doctor is just amazing. He's giving up so much. Oh, it's amazing how this thing has grown up, and we really thank him. He's indeed a very outstanding doctor.
Vibrant life, compassion, and hope.
就是我们非常感恩，他说这真的是非常杰
Let
出
me
的
read
一
it for
个
you.
医王哈，所以呢，他去紧抓的每一个时间，每一个 moment， 那同时间
He
呢，
says
就是让我
that
们
you are such
充
an
满活
excellent
力、
leader.
慈悲心、有希望的。那我们这边有一
You
个
got
我
such
帮
a
你念，
kind
我看
heart
你要拿这样子
and you have
讲。
such a wonderful
石家庄的李明
skills.
他说，
Uh,
花莲慈院大医王拔除羊根，你
someone
最
has
强，
written a
人人
poem
都
for
有
you
亲
to
近
praise
力，
you.
牙痛起来心慌慌，手艺精彩心善良，手到病除你最棒。我
We
们都
can
来赞
we
叹
can
你，
of course
赞叹你
write
医大。
and share every feedback.
所以我们非常感恩哈，舒雅赞叹大医王哈，所以我们真的是非
So
常的感恩。
if
所
you
以呢，
want
希
to
望
provide
所有线
feedback
上这样，虽然我们
very
一下
quickly,
第一
very
项时间
quickly,
没办法念很多
provide
大家写
provide
的，
the
但是
feedback.
我们会把你们记录下来，这个对我们所有
感
的
恩
人都是
你
非常需要
Dr.
的。
Lee，
所以在
感恩
主场家，你手机拿出来了没？你上脸书了没有？要不要留言呢？哈，所以我们再次这里掌声感恩，谢谢李一邦医师守护健康1.0，谢谢我们的医疗团队哈，不断的一个按赞哈。好，那么接下来我们马上就到我们下一个单元了哈，所以我们3小时
to
的
our
时间其实是非
recreational
常紧凑的哈。所
team.
以呢，来我们的活动团队呢，
Let us invite them out now.
活动团队他们忘了是现在是不是？
Thank
所
you.
以不在吗？好 ，OK， 请直接哈。好，来感恩。
Let Sister, how are you?
他们上台
I
请了，请不要
I
再
heard that
直接讲
in Hualien
谢
there
谢
is a
是师兄你好。
there is
听说
a
哈，花莲有一位3不1没有的好医师。
there is a doctor who don't have
你说
a
的就是李
who
一
don't
邦
own
主
a
任啊，
refrigerator,
你知道他
an
们
air
家
conditioner, a
没
TV.
有冰箱、电视、冷气机。
Oh, this is our doctor who always
李医师和他
involved
的太太
in
常常
international
参加我们的
medical
国
research
际征
outreach.
灾和义诊呢，
He's a
很了
very
不起
renowned
耶。
超
doctor.
有爱心的。
好，师姐要去推药车了啊。
Sir, how are you? May I ask you?
大哥你好，
师姐你好，请问下哈，你们大林医院有一个手
You are telling, you are asking for a doctor, our specialist, Dr. Lai Jun
前卫的
Liang, who's a specialist in
对
pulmonology.
对，就是他。
那我带你过去。
好，感恩。
Sister, everyone, how are you? Be blessed. Have a blessed day. A nice
大
day.
家好，大家平安哦。
Sister, how come that I've been waiting for so long? There's no doctor around.
喂，师
I'm
姐，
so
你们怎么搞
I'm
的？
at
医
ease
生，
now. I've
我
waited
到
for
现
so
在
long,
等了
and
1
I
个多
still
小时都还
can't
没有看
see
到
meet the
我，
doctor.
我真的会抓狂的啦。
Why you call me Amma? My hair is only a little bit white, a little bit gray. I'm still
我
young.
只是头发白而已，你叫我
Oh,
阿嬷。
sister, be
对不
patient.
起，
Our
请
this
问大姐贵
doctor
姓啊？
菜
is
啦，
very diligent.
蔡大姐哦。
Always treat
跟你说，
sickness and
那
illness
医师
as a
啊，
love
他
of
们
his
真的
life.
很用心哦。
His
他
our
把病
doctor
人
line
哦
is
都当亲人
very
呢，每
busy
天哈
with many
又开刀
operations,
又
handling many
又看诊，
operations
真
and
的很辛
handling
苦哎，
many
真的
cases,
生命在手
diagnosis
就生
cases.
命呢。
啊，
Oh,
知
where do
道
you
了。
come from?
大姐，你住哪里呀？
Oh, you
台
come from
北。
Taipei,
哇，
such
台
a
北
far
哦。
away place.
大姐，过来一点
I have
呐。
seen
你住台
sick
北，
medical
那
treatment
么
from
远
so
的
many
地方，你
hospitals
怎
in
么没有就
Taipei,
近看诊呐？
我在台北
but
看了很多家的医院
and
哦，
still not
啊，
able to
放
get
弃了啦。
treatment to my
信息
sickness.
告诉我
And I
说
heard that in
大林
Tali
权
there is
威，
a
所以
good
我只
doctor.
好死马当活马医了。啊，试试看吧。
Just to
大
let
姐，
you
你
know
放心
that our
啦。
doctor
我跟你说
lie
哦，我们那医师
that
哦
you
是
come all the way
非
from
常
Taipei
内
to
科的
Tallinn
权
Hospital,
威哦。
meaning that
你从台
you
北
have
来
an
到大
of
林
the
寺
affinity
院，
with
证
Suchi.
明你跟慈济有缘呐。
You are blessed.
啊，诸
You
佛
have the
菩萨
blessing
一
to be
定
able
都会
to
保
be
佑你
able
的。
to
哦，
step
师
into
姐，
Tallinn
你很会
Hospital
说
and
话
Suchi
呢，更有
Hospital.
笑容。
我
Oh,
跟你说哈，谢
sister,
谢你的鼓励啦。
you
他
are so
说
cute
啊，
and sweet
吉
in your
祥好
words.
运到啊。
From the door, from the entrance I stepped in, I give you all thumbs up for all the wonderful sweet words of comfort. Oh, no. Oh, sister, the nurse is calling you. Your turn has come to see the doctor. Thank you.
快到我了哎！哦，
大姐，祝福你
哦
啦！
好，谢谢。
As we do, as we do, we are happy and are blessed. Let us now. Let us now stand up and do some exercise. How to wash our hands clean. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us wash your hands. Wash your hands.
1, 2, 3. 1.
Be hardworking and diligent. Put in more effort to wash your hands.
Are you ready? Wash your hands.
To the left, to the right. Doing one good deed. Please include me in doing one good deed.
向右画圈。
Let's move forward and shake our hands. And go backward and shake. Let us wash our hand again. Let us wash our hands on the right and the left. Very good.
向前。
Right hand and left hand using to wash your dishes.
右洗手4次。
1, 2, 3. Let us wash our hands.
很好。手机。
Scrub hands with the sanitizer.
交错。
Left and right. Wash your hands.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Use the water to wash your hands as clean as possible. Grandma, Grandpa, let us follow through. 1, 2, 3. Let us get ready to wash our hands. Let us do it together. Wash our hands. Let our hearts fill with love and compassion. Wash our hands clean to protect ourselves and love others. Let us move forward, folks. We have to undertake a vegetarian diet, which is a must in these times of in difficult times like this. Now let us listen to this melody, this song.
大哇！大家一起来跟着做哦。
Let us stretch our hands together and exercise and follow the songs. Let our love and compassion flow and spread over the universe. Let us together give our best, our great love to everyone in a faraway place. Let our love comfort the lonely. Let us share our happiness with others. This is our goal and mission in life, to reach out to everybody, be grateful to everyone, and be happy. be happy and grateful to heaven and earth, as the universe is very vast. No matter how big is the world, let us reach out with our love for them, embrace all living things. Let us shower others with our love and support. With love and compassion, we shall cross over borders to reach out to faraway places to send our love, so that there will be no lonely people in the world. Let us show our concern, shower them with love. This is our mission in inspiring and reach out to people far away. Let us light up the life of others, bringing them love and comfort. No matter rain or shine, we shall be there to bring our love and compassion, reaching out to the universe. No matter rain or shine. No matter rain or shine, we hope everyone are at peace and healthy. Stay healthy. Thank you, Karen. Thank you to our recreational team.
非常感恩哈，我们的活动团队真的，大家一定不太相信哈，我们是一个平常我们完全是不开会的，完全靠科技，然后就早上8点10分就位，然后你就会发现大家各就各位，然后就走位一下。好，那这边呢非常感恩，
now other some feedbacks from various places that are online today.
马上说，牙医最大的成就就是可以收集病人的笑容哈。那我们泰国的慈观。
There are some feedbacks from Myanmar and Canada. They are very happy and inspired by the sharing done by our Dr. Lin just now. Let the lotus flower bloom every step. Thank you to all the feedbacks. Now we are waiting for the sharing. The next sharer, which is a doctor from Dailin Hospital, Dr. Lin Jingrong. Dr. Lai Jinliang is now explaining to a patient. This elderly had just came in, and Dr. Lai is explaining to her anybody who does not treat the patient well must really report it back to Dr. Lai. Later, we will invite Dr. Lai, who will energize us, which is our work. This is Dailin Hospital. Dr. Lai is taking precautions in the hospital to protect everyone in terms of this COVID, to avoid any infections, hoping to minimize the virus from spreading. Why? So Dr. Lai is taking precautions. Is promoting how to protect the people from being infected by the virus. Vice President, Dr. Lai will share with us. He came back from Mozambique. The moment he arrived, he was already he arrived at Dailin Hospital to continue with his work. Never wasted a time. Now Dr. Lai is sharing his experience in Nepal, where he was joining the medical outreach on the May the 12th. There was another earthquake tremor that happened in front of his eyes, and there are many birds all flocking up. Dr. Lai saw in person and experienced the near to death, the devastation in Nepal. Dr. Lai also joined the Buddha bathing day in Nepal, and he was very touched and inspired by the locals. And at the point of time, Dr. Lai felt that he's very blessed, and he has a different feeling, because the locals, when they are doing the Buddha bathing day, the only hope is to seek peace. Now, Dr. Lai, on his return from Nepal, he went straight to the hospital to to carry on his duties as a doctor, to attend to his patients. He don't even have the time to change his clothing, his uniform. So Dr. Lai saving lives, treating illness and sickness is his love of life. Dr. Lai is now waiting to share with us. Dr. Lai has helped to solve many patients' chronic illnesses and has never given up on any one of his patients who seek treatment from him. Through Dr. Lai's recommendation and diagnosis, this elderly patient has recovered after taking the medicine prescribed by Dr. Lai. The swollen area in this elderly has reduced by 15 kg over time. Here, there's another case where Dr. Lai have treated this lady who has coughed for for 2 weeks non-stop and couldn't cure, even taking after taking those antibiotics. So this lady went to Dr. Lai to seek treatment and found that the lungs was affected. Was affected and have this lung cancer. After a few days taking the medicine prescribed by Dr. Lai, this patient has recovered after 3 days and are able to travel overseas. However, Dr. Lai advised this patient to be cautious for another 2.5 years, to be vigilant with his health, with her health hygiene, to avoid a relapse.
OK， 那我画面跑这边哈，好，那没关系哈。那请我们团队你们的爱可以拿出来吗？好，好，做直播就是
let's look at the video.
来，这个要拿着爱，这都是跟你很熟的脸，对不对？对。
Many a times our lungs are affected by pollutants,
好，对，在这个当下我们
which could cause a blockage to our breathing. So, as Dr. Lai Jin Liang is well known specialist in pulmonology. Dr. Lai says that he's not a god of medicine, and he has he was very similar to the film at the film at the 55th Golden Horse Award, which won the award film, and also at the 38th Hong Kong Film Festival. It's an award-winning film. Many of the patients have some relations with Dr. Lai. I do not know him, but once I know that Dr. Lai is coming, I would like to come. I tell myself I must come here to thank him for his professionalism, his special caring for the patients. It's a self-made card of appreciation from this patient presented to Dr. Lai for helping her to recover from the illness. Actually, I know this sister from high school. Before that, Dr. Lai was said to have having a heart made of steel from his previous working environment, but have since changed to a heart of a bodhisattva with care and compassion after he joined Darling Hospital.
就是这样子哈，来，接下来是哪一位是那个的病患啊？妈妈。
Dr. Lai is a very diligent and caring doctor, very patient, always able to comfort all his patients who come to him. It's very touching each time we seek treatment and advice from Dr. Lai. There was a time when I was choked at the throat. And I could not breathe. So I seek Dr. Lai. Dr. Lai attended to me. And he's able to solve this throat problem, the choking. Dr. Lai also cautioned that if must take care of the throat to avoid outside pollutants to contaminate further. Dr. Lai is a renowned specialist in pulmonology, but he always claimed that he's not the god of medicine. Let us hear. Let us this sister to use 2 minutes this patient to describe Dr. Lai, how dedicated he was in his profession. Dr. Lai, during this past 20 years, I'm really admire Dr. Lai for what he has done. Sometimes there are situations where certain disease doesn't look good for treatment, but when it comes to Dr. Lai, all these respiratory illnesses can be cured. Dr. Lai always encouraged the patients to seek his treatment whenever needed. Dr. Lai always study the data of the patient before he attend or prescribe the medicines to the patient that seek treatment from him. Let us now invite Dr. Lai, God of Medicine, the God of Medicine, who's the God of Medicine. Now we shall invite Dr. Lai Jun Liang to share respects to I pay my respects to Master Cheng and all who are here today. Let me explain. I'm not a god of medicine. In short, I'm just doing my part to treat people who come to me for to seek treatment from me. I'm not a god of medicine, and not as what people say that what is being described in the what flame festival. Is the cycle of love, so that it's a cycle of love that I'm doing. I try my level best. This film about the god of medicine, though is been mentioned that it's very similar to me. The film is talking about a man from India who sourced for the medicine to treat leukemia. And this so-called medicine was said to have caused quite a lot of money in mainland China. Ever since the this medicine been widespread in China to treat lung cancer, this medicine could be scarce in quantity. I was thinking that if a person is waiting to die or wanting to die, of course we cannot help him or her. Just like what Master says, that if a person refuses to listen to the Dharma, we are also unable to transform them. Treating patients is also another way of creating and forming good affinities with more people. Many people seek treatment, asking for perfect recovery, but this is a sister, 62 years old, in 2014, came to seek treatment. She's at the 4th stage of lung cancer. Have not seek treatment after 6 months. Usually, a person with 4th stage cancer will have a lifespan of 6 months. Sometimes we have patients who have cancer that refuse treatment. There are times when there are treatment that can cure, but patients themselves choose not to receive treatment, maybe probably due to the fear of pain and sufferings. So this patient mentioned that she does not need treatment. Her 4th stage lung cancer, he has undergone many treatments, but she has chosen to accept treatment later. This tumor in the lungs have different phases of sometimes this tumor can be detected. Other times it's just not visible. So it will make the treatment, the process of treatment more difficult. This patient continues treatment. Usually, a patient with lung cancer will only have a lifespan of a year, but this patient was lucky as she is willing to let me to treat her. So I prescribe an injection of certain medicine, internal medicine, into her. Gradually, the medicine work in her, and the tumor have become smaller. Actually, the patient was using the third stage, third generation internal medicine. There are many types of medicine that can be used to cure, but I have to be very cautious in how to treat so that to get a more effective, to make the medicine effective in her. So after taking the medicine for some time, we noticed that some changes. So this medicine that I've prescribed is relevant to her condition. But then again, after she accepted the medicine, but the cost was a concern. Its cost between 40 to 44,000 Taiwan dollars. So usually the cost of the medicine is too high and expensive. But at the point of time, this patient, after some consideration and thoughts, willing to donate the cost of the treatment to the hospital instead of accepting the treatment for herself. In 2012, there's another patient who has lung cancer that have seek treatment in Taipei. Many people are afraid of others, other people to. Many patients are afraid of other people to know that they have cancer. So she went to Taipei to seek treatment to avoid people knowing. But later on, he came as his condition worsened. His condition, this patient's condition is the ALK. So I'm trying to use new methods of treatment. We have been doing some research and development on developing the medicines to treat lung respiratory problems. So after some time, I call up the patient to come back to get his data. And we found out from the picture, the scan, that he has this lung cancer. I told him he has the lung cancer. I called him. I called him and he put on the phone and he came straight. He told me that he preferred to be in the palliative ward. Though I have found a medicine to treat him. This patient has initially given up hope, but I tried to advise him that we have this, we discover a new drug medicine to treat him. So we are just asking for his permission whether he can try. He can try on this drug too. After some time, he agreed. And after taking the medicine, the white spots on the lungs have disappeared, have become smaller. So the medicine, the first type of medicine, is able to treat. His condition. So we invited him to come, the patient to come back to Darling Hospital to do. Actually, we asked Singapore Hospital to help us to source for this medicine and the machine. During these past 3 years, we have treated 154 cases of lung cancer patients. Usually, a patient who discovered that they have cancer will obviously not able to, will have a sleepless night, not able to be so because of the fear, so we should not be joking with them. We have to be thankful and grateful for this product medicine who have discovered this internal medicine to treat lung cancer. So So I asked her whether she she wanted to use this drug from medicine from Bangladesh, but she chose to return back to Singapore. So this medicine was kept aside. This medicine looked very similar to what we have discovered, and now it's it's selling at $40,000. There are many types of medicine to treat different tumors of the lungs. After taking this drug, this medicine, the effect could be great, could have a good effect. So I believe this is a real, genuine medicine and not a fake one. If the condition of the lung cancer worsen, it's quite common nowadays to have lung cancer. Sometimes patients who have the lung cancer, they are not stable in their condition and feelings. They can be very confused and not able to, not firm in their decision. Because treatment takes time, and sometimes it needs about 6 months to a year to see the effect. To find the right medicine to treat severe cases is not easy. This case is about 80 plus elderly man. When he came to the pulmonary function examination room, initially we didn't know what's the cause of this illness. And we find that the legs were swollen. And after examining him, we found that he has this tumor. And there is bruises and the cuts, the wounds have opened up, worsened. But after taking the medicines that we prescribed to him, conditions have improved tremendously. And his skin texture also have improved. This medicine that I prescribed have helped many people. No doubt on that. There is this case in 2018 where there's a patient with a tumor. From here say that we should not touch the tumor, otherwise it will become worse and worsen. So this kind of superstition is not that good. So when he came to Dailin Hospital and to see me, I used the medicine to treat his lungs. This patient, all his internal organs have been affected in a way. It's something related to we call lung cancer. Some can be chronic. There's one type of lung cancer that have no medicine to treat. During that day, Master was about to visit the hospital. So at least I'm quite nervous that, I have to make a report presentation to Master. So what am I going to do? So this case of I think that I need to present. As advancement in medicine, there are various ways of treating a patient, especially lung cancer. To me, I've always ventured into different types of medicine, and I always think ways of how to treat my patients. So I use this drug to treat, and it found out to be effective, that the tumor inside has become smaller in diameter. This is another case of a sister who has lost a lot of weight. He was also at the small stage of lung cancer when he came to see me. We are quite concerned as to how to whether we should carry on with the operation on her, as if we have to take away the 2 lungs. So how to treat this patient? I was thinking of how to treat her. Her condition is not doesn't look good at the poor operation. The tumor actually initially was very big, so we gave her some medicine, but after a period of time, so the tumor have decreased, and after 2 months, the tumor has already gone, and it does not become chronic. So the medicine has worked in her. With the help of many people, the nurses and the sisters here, with the medicine, we have not found any fake medicine so far in Taiwan. All these medicines through our research and development by let us look at this medicine. There are people who says that the colors are different, so there could be fake. So to be very cautious. This incident taught me that to be more vigilant. Sometimes it's my home sister who will remind me when treating patients, we have to use the right medicine. Usually, we will seek the patient's permission before we use the medicine onto them. Sometimes there are patients who come back with a very big tumor and they come and seek for my advice. And I need to consider which type of drugs, that the third generation drug, whether it can cure them. So the sister from Singapore have reminded me to be careful of fake medicine in the market, circulating in the market. But the medicine that I received was proven to be real, as it was able to treat this patient. So I'm using the same medicine that I've treated her to treat this patient. We have gone through many stormy days. In the worst scenario, there's always a good outcome. In any never ever give up on treatment. So far, we have in Taiwan, we have more than 154 lung cancer patients, and most of them are able to prolong their life for another year. And so far, we have treated 25 patients with the right medicine. This particular patient who has passed away since, her daughter came back to return the balance of the medicine to me at Tallinn. Hoping that I can make use of this balanced medicine for others who are in need. And this sister was very keen to hand back the balance stock to me, and was happy that her mother was at peace and ease during the treatment tended by Dr. Lai. Now we are in the process of we finish our Tallinn hospital, especially the pulmonary department. with more high-tech medical equipments so that patients can be more at ease when they're receiving treatment in our hospital. So our superintendent has agreed to my proposal. To ensure that the patients do not have any stress while seeking treatment in our hospital. As Master says that, as Master used to say that every person has a bodhisattva heart. This is my little sharing today. As again, I'm not a good medicine. From here, we know that from his sharing that why Dr. Lai has got so much confident, so many confident patients who have faith in him whenever they seek treatment. Thank you.
Truly, including all the sharings that we have heard, all the sharings, Fan Lan and this Dr. Lai, God Lai, they are indeed our benefactors. There are a lot of life benefactors in our life. We could see this brother Jing Hong Siong, brother. For him, because he was cared by the Darling Hospital, that's why he felt much care and love. So hearing this sharing, he come to a company. So he was in fact, he was the facilitator. How are their relationship? Actually, I do not really know well of him then. That point of time, my facilitator was this brother. So first day, he told me that he mentioned about Sijie. That point of time, I don't really understand what is Sijie, what it meant by that. So he brought me into this Sijie and explained to me all the Sijie terms well. So because of his great guidance, I have transformed much in Sijie. So because of all these positive energies and guidance, he could be transformed. So he's very grateful to his benefactors in life. So in the past, this Dr. Lai in the past, he was this steel, the hard steel. Now he's the soft steel, heart of compassion, softness. So we do things willingly and with most compassion. So we are very grateful to these doctors as well as the benefactors in their life. So when he returned from earlier from the Nepal, he went straight to immediately go to continue his mission as a doctor. So very grateful to all these doctors for safeguarding patients' life, and very grateful to Dr. Lai. So here, give me some time. We look at this PPT. Next week, we have international relief. Those everyone wish for health. So next week, please wear this Pai Technology shirt, garments. Maybe promote this. This is UV.
在线上云端的人，你也看一下哈，因为其实大家都想健康，那么我相信很多人对于大爱感恩科技呢，就是服装服务的部分，我们下个礼拜希望主场的家人哦，
So it's very useful because it's also warm even during the summer. Of course, during when it's cold, it's very warm. covers also very well. I truly have great faith in Thai technology products. November 25th to 27th, 3 days. All of us, we will be here to testify the international relief mission next. It's time for us to go to US because there are 2 bodhisattvas who will share. Let us look at this part. Okay, there are some situations. Let us okay, 3 days. All of us will exercise and verify to that. Okay. Sorry, there is some technical issues. I think there's a repeat sharing behind. Look at the headmaster Liang Jun.
好，我们来看一下亮君校长哈，在上个星期里面赶快找江主任。好，是我们要到美国的时间哈。那因为今天2位医王呢下午有门诊哈，所以我们来看一看我们这一个部分。好 ，OK， 我们看一下哈，
北京就卫星 last week.
多国菩萨南天片戒禁习福聚善念，指灵万妙。
I shared about this recycling, not to waste.
昆山创客刀力聚散，慈愿有成爱人间。我们同时间赶快处理，赶快去找江主任，赶快处理。好，北京周蕊欣呢，在上个礼拜。利米换来千人笑，借尽习福聚善缘，节约资源不浪费，留下2分助人好。妙善因郭子林
Actually, it's last week content. They were few Dominican Republic Sister Chu talking about the school Tzu donated. We saw students of all ages, young and old, learning with a simple wish to be able to read and the Bible. As they grow, they recycle love by caring for their own communities. Sister Ting shared how the famine in Zimbabwe had forced volunteers, locals, to eat the mites. Okay, talking about last week content. 孙口六。
以爱传家郭子林，万妙接引报亲恩，父母身教养慈悲。
Okay, Sister Kao shared how her mother and father nurtured her compassionate personality. Her 10,000 Food Karma Foundation supported volunteers from around the world. Also, Sister Pang found new ways of promoting vegetarianism by sharing their photos with words of wisdom.
爱是良药造有成，书中记录真善美，慈悲感动化铁汉。
Okay, Santo Huang Hui, very grateful to you because of the part on Zhao Yanzhang, Superintendent Chow. Same time, you could see this group of medical professionals. They are so, professional and compassionate. You are truly humbled by them.
我喜欢和你在一起，这真的不是口号，在这边可以真正的感受到哈。而我们的山东的威海的王慧，谢谢你，你对于赵院长的部分，您说你反复看那视频好几次，同时间呢就看到医王那样子跟医疗团队那一份的一个谦卑，你觉得非常非常感动，用满1100字写下善效应哈，但是后来有微调，字数比较少一点这样子哈，非常的感恩。而我们的陕西西安的延续非常感恩你在于建龙师兄的一个鼓励下，所以呢，即便再忙，你还是把每一次的顺口溜都把它写下来。您看到呢，这个辛巴威的时候，其实都没有。
You could see that everyone has this positive energy, and they're very grateful.
师姐让你非常的感动，当然我们赵有成院长也是哈。那于建龙师兄。
Okay, let's fly to US to listen to this 2 bodhisattvas from US. I'd like to be with you. Because you have this positive energy, let us invite the 2 bodhisattvas from US. Suqing, Wenqing, okay, over to you, please. US side. Okay, because earlier on this sharing was interrupted a bit. I hope now we could hear from them. Okay, Sijing Wenqing, brothers and sisters, could you hear my voice? Teacher Meiyun's voice? Okay, good. Over to US. I think they could hear us. Dearest Master, Jingse both and global families. Good day, everyone. It's time for us, Sijing Wenqing. Connection with everyone. I'm your Sijing, my Buddhist name, Ciya. Wenqing, my Buddhist name, Ji Yun. From pandemic this year, it is a troubled year. A lot of disasters coming, onslaught, non-stop, 4 elements imbalance, tough for the Mother Earth. Because there are lots of wastages around, a lot of food we can't finish consuming, and garbages. Look at this, it's like mountain. Things after they are spoiled, they will just throw it away as garbage, becoming mountains of trash. A lot of shirts, some we can't even have time to wear it, we already throw it away and keep buying new shirts. All these mountains and mountains of wastages, keep digging out the earth resources and transform into goods we want to buy. Mountains of reflect on that. Look at our earth. It's not able to cope with all these garbages. Who are the cause of all this? Human, we are the one. Even the ocean, we transform the beauty of oceans into mountains of rubbish. Even the greeneries, look at it, it's become mountains of wastage because of our over consumption. A lot of wishes to buy, to consume, to buy, and the Mother Earth is having fever because of human, because of our great desires. It's really in great fever. Look at the conditions of our body. Imagine 1978 it was still a nice Mother Earth, but today it is so bad condition. Master Shen Yan has urged us. We really have to seize each moment to do our part to safeguard Mother Earth. Today, great lessons. Master said, it's time to save Mother Earth. We have to use our complete compassion, great compassion, by observing vegetarianism. So we have to reduce the temperature of Mother Earth. How? By reducing the garbage. So today we wish to share the priority of us to focus on this zero wastage. Let us try to understand what is really zero wastage. To start from who? From me, from us, to change our life, from our daily activity, our habit. We change our habit. As we embrace vegetarianism, so we have this great love. So morning, we buy this for breakfast. We can buy the soya beans and we transform into soya milk. We can make it ourselves. So we don't have to buy the can or packaged soya milk. We can make ourselves. It's truly nutritious. Look at this. Our vegetarian breakfast is so nutritious. It is truly very nutritious. Every day, every meal, we do it ourselves. So we reduce order from outside. Why? So we can reduce the wastages, the packaging. So every meal we will observe vegetarianism. So we will be healthy. So how much you love to eat, you can cook accordingly. So you can really be in control. That is love yourself and as well as others. Also to safeguard Mother Earth. That's the remedy to save Mother Earth. We also encourage everyone to use the delicious vegetarian food. We also share with everyone. Look at this, the space that we have at our backyard. We've planted a lot of vegetables and fruits. Not only fully utilizing the space, but we also could reap a lot of benefits. We also can share with many the fruits, abundance of fruits and vegetables. So the water, it's a really recycled water. It's from our dishwashing, laundry, washing of laundry. All these waters, we save it and we use it to water our plants, vegetables. so we could understand what masters taught us, look up and we are repentful, look down, we are very grateful to Mother Earth. So look at the vegetables, we don't even have to wrap it with plastic, so there's no wastages. So when we have a lot of these great harvests, we can share with our neighbors and friends. So all these fruits, there is no pesticide, and it's organic, and we can even share with everyone. Even the small birds and squirrels, they also can come and share with us. It's truly nice and delicious. How about the wastages? We compost it, we use it as compost. So we reduce wastages and it would cause less pollution. And about dried leaf, we could even compost it truly. None of these are wasted. So next, I'll intend to bring everyone for shopping. First, of course, one with zero wastage. Look at don't always look for packaging, nice package, nice plastic. There's a small tips within the fruits. If some of them there's a small ticker, please do not buy. Why? Because it will increase the rubbish. Buy those with multi-colors and fresh without all the stickers and nutritious. Please bring along our own bag, so we do not need to take the wrappers, the plastic wrappers from them, packaging from them. We try to reduce the packaging. How much we can eat, we will buy those. So it's fresh and it's not wasted. We will share. And we use our own packaging, not using theirs. So we do not need to use those supplied by markets. We use our own. Even can feed the stray cats and dogs. Simple life is beautiful. We store in our own container. Even use our own containers, utensils. So of course it's environmental friendly and natural. Sorry, I'll bring everyone to this shop. Look at this shop, it's very special. There's no plastic packaging. It's all stored in this container and bottles. Remember, bring your own container. This shop is very special. They don't provide you with plastics. You have to bring your own container. So indeed, it is really a zero wastage shop. There is also no straw, no plastic used here. We could use it many times. We feel very close to this shop because everything is so environmental friendly here. So there is this weighing scale. So how much we want, we just refill accordingly. And bring our own bag, so we can reduce a lot of plastics. So today, indeed, our journey is a journey to reduce the wastage. Do not ask them for this receipt, because receipt is paper. It cannot be even asked them to, okay, if you want the receipt, we ask them to email to us, so there is no paper used to print the receipt. There's this also online chat for us to learn from each other and share on ways to reduce the wastages. So for us, the recycling, how do we segregate the resources if it's zero wastage? All through all these efforts, through what Master taught us, purity at its source. So it's no longer only a dream. It is achievable. All of us, through our actions, let us do it. So through this Kaohsiung online book study, we hope that each talent here could use all these the poems. Okay, let us share through this. a whole holistic way to save Mother Earth. Vegetarianism and recycling, bring along all your packagings. Do not use all those plastics and cycle. So in future, our Mother Earth will be a great place to stay. So let us work on it together. So let us pray that this Mother Earth that we are seeing together could be a better place. Very grateful to everyone. Very grateful to them because 35 years anniversary of this TV. So a little time, last part.
This is the recycling resource factory. Staff volunteers go over to clean up the cluttered and dirty recycling factory. So they are many volunteers were invited, including public who have not been in doing the recycling. The care recipient actually collected all the resources. The hardware resources are waiting for a good price to sell. At the end, it cost so much of cluttered place, and he have been gone for operations, and that is where he got awakened that he have to keep the house or the accommodation and also the recycling factory to be cleaned up. So this care recipient is very grateful to Tzu Ji and touched about from Tzu Ji willing to clean up the factory. We are very grateful to brothers and sisters. Let us so this is the volunteers.
我们非常的感恩哈，所以呢，我们画面上即将看到就是这样的一个钢商茄店的一个团队哈。那今天来没关系，好 ，OK， 等一下他们可以。
After this presentation, hopefully, more people to come over to do good deeds. Good morning, brothers and sisters. I'm from Hune. This care recipient, Mr. Liu, is a single parent, single father. He has a son mentally disabled, and last year he had this gallbladder operation and not able to take care of the son. Therefore, he have sent his son over to the nursing center. He is a hardware resource recycling responsible for hardware resource recycling, and he have collected a lot of hardware, and the district head of district have reported to Tzu Ji whether we could help to organize the cleaning of this recycling factory. Good day, everyone. Grateful for giving me this opportunity for sharing here. This cleaning of the environment in the in care recipients place and the factory. There are 24 trucks of recyclables, and some of the recyclables can be sold, and some are garbage. Usually, when we get the task, normally it will take 1 day to complete. But however, for this care recipient, we actually took 4 weekends, that is 8 days in a duration of 1 month, which is 8 days of 4 weekends. in this care recipient in this environment, when you see from the pictures, actually it's not too bad. But if you are there, you actually it is really very dirty, very messy, and really very severe condition. Therefore, all of us wholeheartedly help out the care recipient to take out and sort the hardware that can be sort accordingly and put into the trucks for recycling and for sales. So along the way in the process, we CG volunteers have communicated with care recipient, talk to him, and try to encourage him to do good and I feel I'm very blessed because able to help other people. Thank you,感恩, grateful. This care recipient in May, we actually met up with the head of districts and and they are they are too much of garbage and very messy recycling this resource hardware and the residential people actually are very grateful to the head of district that he invited city volunteers to clean up the recycling factory. And these resources actually can be used to sell and he can have the money for him to for his living, and the resources can be recycled to be used for other use. And in this factory, we also saw that there are trees that they have cut down and removed from the factory, and the environment is now very bright and clean. Brothers and sisters, they work wholeheartedly and sincerely and give without expectation for the betterment of others and benefit others, and the neighborhood, the peoples, they have saw what city volunteers have done, and they were very grateful and touched. There are 24 trucks of recyclables, and the care recipient have sell the recyclables, and there are more than 10 trucks of garbage. The most super task is to there are actually 5 to 6 trees in on the compound of the factory. It have to be removed, and the roof also must be cleaned up as well. The trees were very long, and it have to be cut and slowly move out from the factory. the care recipient are really touched and touched. He was very touched that many volunteers joined and he was very touched, and he have also wanted to donate some money to Tzu Chi and to do good deeds. After the home visits, the neighbors, they are donating members of Tzu Chi, and they are very, very touched that how could Tzu Chi did this to help others to clear so many things and benefit others. Really grateful. This is the strength of the charity. Charity strength go go go. These are the famous goods from the volunteers community.
然后我们一起讲行动现场 ，Go Go Go， 好不好？慈善的力量，行动现场 ，Go Go Go。好，感恩我们的茄丁团队哈，而且同时带来香蕉以及他们的百香。
This is the 金丝 product, high protein. These soya bean powders are very nutritious, a lot of protein to maintain our health. Very grateful. Next month we have sharing from
那近似的一个部分，您请供的没有？画面上的这样的一个月历，还有呢高蛋白，赵院长非常的推荐。还有刚才我们那个慈亚他们讲的豆浆，其实我们每天都吃豆浆粉，就用这个豆浆粉，然后再加上杏仁粉，真的非常好。
They'll be sharing from Thai TV staff.
张瑶华师姐以及大陆福建福鼎的赵美球师姐，而我们的讲师呢是。 我们的李鼎明师兄跟若晨
They'll be sharing from
12月2号呢是由我们的学智师兄以及
Turkey and Jordan in 16th of December. Really grateful. Thank 感恩 for joining the online book study. Please rise, palms together. First bow, second bow, third bow. Let's wave to our 师父 and master in Hualien.
非常感恩，大家希望周周三跟我们连线在一起，全体齐齐，请合掌，向佛菩萨及上人行三问讯礼问谢，再问讯，三问讯。好，我们挥手跟上人、跟金石师父再见。好，高雄主场的我们有新品哦，是一个。